I've got no more soda.
There's more in the kitchen.
Well, I have enough in the cup, but I was hoping to like pour more. You know, for the mic. But now it's. I thought I was gonna choke on that for a moment.
Was it dubious?
I felt, you know, like when you feel the tickle of a choking.
Yeah.
In the back of your throat.
Tickle.
Where liquid hits the back of your throat, and you're like, I'm gonna cough on this.
Yeah.
Like,
But then it like kind of subsided.
Yeah.
You asserted your strength, your throat strength. You know, audience, they call him the throat goat for a reason. Just saying.
That's terrible. That is no. No. Hello everyone, and
Howdy.
welcome back to the smoke room.
We're here smoking it up. Oh wait, hold on. We're back again. It's me, the guy who finishes video games. I'm back again with another finished game in the bag for the year, boy. I beat Death's Door.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Pretty fun.
Isn't that like a small indie title?
Yeah, it's a small indie title.
Okay, do we count that, guys?
Hey, I spent...
This is like a 5-hour game, right?
Well, if I like ran through it, because I went and did a lot of the extra stuff. I got all the power-ups for all of my spells, beat the secret enemies, and there's still even more to do, even like post-credits.
I understand it, but it is a shorter game
Yeah.
than Placid Duck Simulator.
Yeah. I suppose.
Yeah, you know, the hit video game,
The hit.
Yeah, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator.
With all the extra stuff I did, I played about 8 hours, or 8 or 9 hours.
Okay.
So that's another game in the bag. Beat it.
Everyone clap for him.
Clap for me.
Clap for him.
Put clap emojis in the comments below, so we know that you.
I'll
saw
see
it.
them.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I read every comment, and my reaction is, it is noted and ignored.
Noted and ignored. I started Tunic today as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. It's very cute. It's funny because both Tunic and Death's Door, which came out around the same time,
look identical.
They're both the isometric, like tilted camera angle.
Yeah.
Where you're running
Toy-esque
around as a
video
little
game.
thing. Yeah. People give more critical acclaim to Tunic.
Yeah.
Just because of what the game does as far as its systems.
Yeah.
Because you go through and you collect pages of the game handbook to learn how to play the game.
Yeah.
But it's written in the game fake language. So you kind of just have to like infer, and I think you learn the language as time goes on.
If you're smart.
So it's going to be a rough going for me if I continue with it. But it's just cute. It's fun.
Okay.
I like the little fox guy. He's fun.
Yeah. I push him to the ground.
Don't do that. He's such a sweet little bean.
So?
Don't do that. He's a sweet little bean.
Just, you know...
Do you just not like foxes, Josh?
No. So what I mean is that, do you remember in the Boomer anime, Azumangadayo,
Yeah.
when Chio-chan shows up in the penguin costume, and Miss Yukari just goes like, "You're so cute," and just pushes her to the ground? That's what I mean.
Okay. That's that I understand completely. Fuck, I love that show. God. What a fun time, dude. What a good show. What an enjoyable show.
I love how much that show wastes your time, and yet I'm clapping the whole time. It's just, they'll just have gags that are just wasting your time, and I'm just... I love it. I love it so much.
Because there's really no points where it goes off the rails with its jokes. Like your Nichijos, right?
Yeah.
That shit goes crazy stupid.
Yeah.
But Azumangadayo is so reserved and so reserved and tame, but like just it's just so
and anything that would be too off the wall happens off screen.
Yeah, or it's in a dream. Like
you have the dream sequences.
You just hello everyone. Like, and I adore that sound has like gone through TikTok for like the last couple months, when people like doing animations over it. It's like, how are you? I am fine, thank you.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. God, I love Ozymandias.
Show's still good.
Mm-hmm.
Show's still good.
Yeah. Dub is not that. The dub is honestly passable.
It's passable.
I would much prefer watching the sub.
Oh yeah.
Like period.
Those performances. Oh. You also have the iconic scene in the third summer vacation, where Miss Yukari flexes her power, and speaks English. And she's so powerful. She's speaking English,
and they're so enamored by her.
It's just gibberish.
I like the Nyamo gags at the summer where she gets drunk and she like
Miss
educates
Nyamo.
the children and doesn't remember. Oh man.
Now that's a woman.
That's a woman.
Nyamo, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, actually. Like dead ass, right?
That's a woman that I look at and go like, I understand.
Right. Mm-hmm. In my youth, I was certainly a Kagura man, though like Sakaki was also great, right?
Yeah.
There were two different sides of the same coin, and Young Mi was super about it.
We're my Yomi fans, though.
Yomi's great, though. Like the glasses.
Where my Yomi bros at?
Yomi, honey, baby, you don't have to worry about the scale. You look great. Chill.
I'm definitely more of a like. I think Nyamo's my favorite.
Yeah, no, she's great.
That's a woman.
That's a woman.
There's the episode where her and Yukari fight over a bear.
But like Yukari though, right? I mean, granted,
you would never.
It would never. It would be insane, right? Like you're not supposed to fuck crazy.
That's
but
one
like,
of your. That's a fantasy girlfriend right there. That's a girl that you're like. It would be fun,
right?
But in reality, you're like, no,
because like you couldn't even like fuck her once and like try to. She wouldn't leave you alone.
No. No, she would just call you every once in a while.
Even if the dick was bad, she'd still not stop bothering you. Oh shit.
Go watch Ozymandias, everyone.
Please, everyone
it's an old classic. Feels weird to say.
It's true though.
But it's an old classic.
That show wasn't new when we started watching it.
That's true.
The show was done when we started watching it. At least when I did, anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I had bought the box set.
Yeah, because you showed me. But the fact that it was already done.
Yeah.
By the time we got into it, and this was in like the early 2000s.
God, yeah, it was a time. But okay, we're wandering the forest.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
Yeah. Well, that's a debatable sentence, I think.
I think we're having a good time. We're getting some exercise done. We're hanging out. I think that's a good time.
We have a friend somewhere here in the woods, I suppose.
Yeah.
A good buddy, a pal.
Yeah. But okay.
And I think Jeb was pissing.
He was a little pissy. Jeb eventually shows up again, looking a little less flustered. And did you see anything out there while you were away?
Actually, might have. I need somebody else to confirm it, though, just in case y'all question my credibility again.
Damn. He beckons us over to another part of the woods.
This is about the right place.
What are we looking for? Wait, hold on. His nose twitches. Do you smell that?
It's blood. How many times in a row have we referenced blood for?
I feel like we don't reference Bloodborne. We just quote the one Plague of Gripes video.
Actually, yeah, fair.
We have eyes on the inside. But can you see why kids like the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh man, has he made anything recently? I haven't.
He does.
I haven't seen.
He just made a video about Hunter x Hunter and why fans are wrong
about it in general.
Yeah.
What are his takes? I guess I'll have to watch it.
Yeah. I never finished reading that manga, but when I
never got into it.
Watching his video, I'm like, I agree with this. Yeah, people are stupid. Fans are dumb, but they started with the 2011 anime and
that's the bad one, isn't it?
It's fine. It's the worst of the two adaptations, but it goes farther, so people like it more.
Just more content.
Yeah, it's more content.
I see.
The 90s adaptation is so much better, but it ends a lot. It doesn't. It only goes a handful of arcs in, and that's it.
Okay.
It do be that way. So you just read the manga instead, and you just skip the anime.
Yeah. There you go. Like with anything, read the manga.
Read the manga.
You want to get into One Piece? Chapter 1, my friend. Chapter 1.
Right. Back when it was still more fun.
It was. So you smell it too?
I sniff the air. Next to me, Cliff does the same. I just smell dry bark, dirt, and mint. I sniff again and catch something else this time. It's faint, but I smell ash and smoke on the wind. We're not alone in these woods. Someone must be nearby. Could be trouble. Murdoch sniffs the air again, then walks off, beckoning for us to follow. We push through the shrubs and past trees, going off the beaten path. The smell of ash and burnt wood is getting stronger. This is it. Stay close. I put myself between the source of the scent and the stragglers, baring my claws again. No matter what we end up finding, I'm not getting taken by surprise this time.
It's taken by surprise.
I know, probably just gets punched in the face.
Yeah.
I step into the clearing.
Oh.
What is this?
Ominous.
Just some tents?
Yeah, but tents in the middle of the woods.
In just the wood. Okay. There's a small campfire at the center. By the looks and smell of it, it wasn't put out that long ago. Next to it is a little group of 4 tents that I reckon could fit just about 1 person each. You could fit a gaggle.
They do look like single people tents.
Not comfortably.
I mean, true.
But you could fit a gaggle.
Yeah, you could. If you spoon, you could probably fit 2 side by side.
Yeah. What do you mean you stack it?
That's what I'm saying, though. If you spoon and then stack, you could do 2, 4, maybe 5 people.
Yeah.
In a little triangle.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be comfortable. It would kind of suck.
But you can fit a lot of bodies in the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Good storage.
Yeah, depending on who you are, you might be into that. Who knows?
One of them's got patches sewn all over. Someone's must have really wanted to keep them in one piece. Bags are haphazardly strewn across the clearing. Some have their contents spilling out to the forest floor. No doubt there's enough supplies here to feed a small group. No sign of any wagon, though. Do you see anyone? Not yet. Good. I've had it up to here with these wilderness. Keep your voice down. Claws still bare just in case I walk into the camp. I tingle? Tingle? Jingle, jangle, jangle?
A tingle.
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 Runs down my spine.
Is dingle.
A camp this deep into the woods can only mean trouble, right? The campfire's smokes is still smoking. Whoever this camp belonged to must have left in a hurry. Maybe we weren't the only people in the to fall victim to whatever that creature was. Jebediah comes up behind me.
I recognize that tent.
Eh? His voice sounds urgent, scared almost. He runs past us to the patched up tent in the middle of it all. Without waiting for us, he opens the flaps. When he looks back at us, there are no words coming out of his muzzle at first. Only a panicked grimace. Then...
It's empty.
He buries his face in his hands.
We gotta look. He can't have gone far.
Who are you talking about?
Avery. He's here. I have to find him.
He paces between the tents, looking in each and every one of them. Avery? He says nothing, just nods. His breathing is irregular, frantic. The physician's here. Why? As I walk past the tent myself, I notice marks on the forest floor. They start at one side of the campfire and lead into the forest. What little plants there were in the way they... Where I can't... Wow.
What a sentence. Holy
what
shit.
little plants there were in the way have been flattened and crushed beyond recognition. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I parsed it.
Yep.
I kneel down. I kneel. Do you miss that meme? It's kind of faded. But just people just going like, "Oh, I kneel." Like, "Oh, whatever, son. I kneel."
I don't think I was privy to that one. Don't think I was.
I used to see a lot of like Mori does something that people like, and it's just like, Mori-san, I kneel.
I kneel. You know, it's a good one. Respectable. I can fuck with it.
I remember when Elden Ring came out, and you had people. I don't know why this became a meme on V. You know how V is.
Of course.
People were using like Shazam from the DCEU as like a oh, Elden Ring's gonna be bad, guys, or oh, Elden Ring is gonna be so good. Like, they were just using pictures of him like drinking from the soda.
Yeah,
but when Elden Ring started getting 9s, it's just like, no, it was people posting as Nintendo Bros saying that like Elden Ring is gonna fail.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And so you just, when it started getting like 99s on Metacritic and stuff, you just had pictures of like that scene where he's kneeling, and it was just, guys, my knees.
I like
Nintendo Bros, what's happening?
That's pretty good.
Elden Bros, I kneel. Like shit like that. I'm just
That's pretty good.
I like that word.
I like that. That's a good. I kneel. That's good. I appreciate that.
I wish that was more of a thing. I only saw that on like weird parts of the internet. No, I found something. The rest of the group joins me shortly. These marks.
They're drag marks. Someone must have gotten carried away.
He runs his fingers over them.
They ain't too wide or deep for that matter. Fairly straight, too. Whoever got dragged was thin, light.
He sighs.
There wasn't much of a struggle.
Let's not come to any hasty conclusions. Maybe they were carried to safety. Even if that's true, safety from what? We look off into the woods. The trees are so dense we can't see too far out. We need to move. There's a rustling noise off in the distance. I prick my ears up. More footsteps. Leaves and twigs crunching. Find a weapon. I scan the surrounding area for something, anything. The tents are made of sticks?
You've also got claws, Mr. Samuel.
Yeah, but like I'm sure having like a club is better than like your little grippers.
Fair. His gwippies. His little gwippies.
Whippies. I end up settling for one of the pieces of wood near the campfire. The footsteps sound closer, coming from the direction of the drag marks. They ain't as heavy as the ones I heard last night. And there's more of them.
It's people.
Hello, people. That a good or a bad thing?
I ain't sure yet. Stick close.
Jebediah and I scramble back to our feet, getting in front of Mrjosh and Cliff. I hear a man's voice coming from behind the trees. Is it safe out there? I see movement in the bushes. Another man, his voice much deeper, replies. Now, hold on, there's people. People? What do you mean, people? I said what I said. Quiet down. And something hits the floor next to me.
A grenade.
Okay.
They tossed a grenade.
Okay. Jebediah has dropped the branch he was holding.
Avery, that you?
The deeper voice answers. Oh, you were voicing Avery.
What was I doing for him? He's the doctor, right?
Yeah. That was a deer.
He's the deer.
The jolly deer.
Yeah.
With the big tum-tum.
I think maybe like I'm just a small town doctor. Jeb? 1 second. Goddamn branches are tearing my antlers off.
The more I listen to it, the more I feel like I know that voice. I put my free paw on the back of my head where the stitches had been.
There he is.
Oh, this guy.
What a guy.
Yeah. A panting, heavy-set elk comes stumbling out of the woods. The last time I saw this man, he was poking around with a needle in the back of my head. He takes a moment to catch his breath, peering straight at me. Behind his glasses, his brown eyes go big.
Sam?
Doc Avery. I don't know if he's a licensed doctor or not, but that's what we call him, and he's done just good or better by Dora. She always said that some things can't leave a paper trail.
Hey, it really is you.
Jebediah walks up to him. Without saying a word, he embraces the much larger elk.
It's good to see you. Awful nice to see you too, Jeb. Wish it was under better circumstances.
Avery stares on, rattled, but returns the hug nevertheless. We make eye contact once more. My cheeks feel red hot about now. I hope he doesn't mention the injury. But Jebediah is right. It's good to see someone familiar in this godforsaken forest.
And the Burns boy, too.
Howdy, Doc. Avery lets go of Jebediah. The horse wipes his eyes with his sleeves. There's wet streaks on them when he lowers his arms again.
Quite the odd posse you have here. Who's the short fella?
A short?
He's a customer I'm taking to the settlement. At least I was until things went south. Tried to go back the way we came, but I think somebody is messing with the landmarks. Oh, pardon, sir. Didn't mean to offend and all that. Rather on edge right now.
Cliff seems offended all the same. The elk turns his head.
You can come out. They're friendlies. Oh.
Look at this short little guy.
It's itty bitty.
Look, he's like short and wide. Oh, those broad shoulders. Look at that thickum's neck.
We call that a chode. Short and wide. We call that a chode.
Chode? What?
Do you know what a chode is?
No. Probably.
Oh my god.
I've definitely heard the term before, and I'm just kind of blanking at the moment. No.
Feel free to comment, or if you're in the Discord, just tell Josh what it means.
I'm like, I like this lad.
Yeah,
This is the best Fennec so far.
He's pretty cute.
Cynthia, Jenna, out of here.
We out.
His only competition is Jeremy.
And, you get two flavors, right? You get him and you get Jeremy. It just kind of depends on how much you feel like slumming it for the day, right? You know what I mean?
This guy seems built though.
Like, you want something a little sloppy? Go Jeremy.
A little. This is like short and stout.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like a bullet.
yeah, I like him. A kit fox ducks out from behind a tree. Can't be older than 20, I'd reckon. Though the bags under his eyes make him look 40. Oh, just like me for fur. He's looking rather athletic, Though I ain't sure whether the bulk under his shirt is fur or muscle.
Oh.
Why not both?
Oh!
Both.
Look at this guy!
His shirt is not tucked in the correct. That's kind of fun.
Cute.
It's kind of fun.
He's so cute, though.
Guy.
Look at him! I just want to like swoosh his face.
That's the problem with bears.
You just want to swoosh their faces.
Yeah, they're like big dogs.
I know, but they're so cute.
And then nature is like, okay, but they can kill you with one swipe of their arm. And I'm like, literally, why?
Nature, come on, man. Why? What the fuck?
Like, why would they make an animal as cute as a bear? Because, like, just look at it.
Yeah,
just look at these little flat, full necks. And they got that pulp of face.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, they'll kill you.
They
kill you.
They'll just do it. They'll just kill you.
And
Sorry.
I'm like, this is so unfair.
They'll just kill you.
This is so unfair. A large bear wearing a worried expression on his face looks about the same age. A follow suit. So these two didn't have character portraits when I played.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How fun.
So this is the first time I'm seeing them.
Ah.
That's neat.
I really like the bear. He's so cute.
Yeah?
He's adorable.
What happened here?
I tell you, but you put me in the madhouse.
Was it some sort of monster?
How'd you know? Because the same thing got to us.
Jeb closes his eyes.
It killed Doris, Ave.
Avery goes quiet for a moment. Then he takes a step back.
We're missing a man, too. He was tending the fire when...
He looks at the drag marks.
We were looking for him, but he's nowhere to be found. Whatever it was didn't leave any tracks. No blood, either. It's like he never existed at all.
The bear talks to Avery in a language I don't understand. Avery responds effortlessly. I hear a small squeak behind me. You're with the Meseta? Ah, so that's what it was. Cynthia only ever taught me some of the dirty words.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like a Cynthia thing to do.
Go off, Cynthia. You know the language.
Only a little. I'm researching the Meseta for my thesis. We were on an expedition, but our journey so far has been a complete and utter disaster. We only survived by the skin of our teeth last night.
That explains why Sam here looks more bloody and bruised than a miner after a tunnel collapse.
You know him?
Of course I do. He's a patient of mine. Oh, he's got a little wink.
A little wink.
A little wink.
He's a patient. Wink.
Wink wonk.
I grit my teeth, slightly praying he doesn't bring up the stitches. He's one of the few who can place me on the day I killed Jack. I gotta change the subject. What are you doing out here in the middle of the woods, Doc? He gestures to the fox and the bear.
These three.
Two?
There was a third guy, remember?
Yeah.
He's just correcting himself right now.
Yeah, he clears his throat.
These two are fishermen. Every 2 weeks or so, they come to Echo to sell their wares on the market. When they're out of fish, they head home.
Bear.
Sella and Avery speak your language better than me.
The bear speaks in a way that sounds familiar to Cynthia when she slips into a rant, but much friendlier.
I think it is good to see more people right now.
The kid fox glowers.
I think you'd usually say glowers.
Glower? Glower.
I know it says. I know it says glow, but you say glow.
Gro.
Glory grow.
Glory go. Madoka. Gro.
I remember when we did Glory Hounds, we would say that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You said it a lot, I think. It's just funny.
I like Wicross.
I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just funny.
Mama. Gro.
Grow. I still need to finish my Mama deck.
Mama.
No, but she's cute though.
Mama's great.
She's so cute.
I can't even be mad. Like when I first heard there was a lyric named Mama, I rolled my eyes. Then I saw the design and I'm like,
okay.
oh, but Mama.
Okay,
like,
Mama. Mama. But Mama. Mummy.
She's here. Mama's home.
Mama's home.
Because I expected the design to be far more sexual.
Right.
But no, instead she's just pretty. Like she's the sweet mama. Like
that's fine.
I'm like, damn.
You know what? That's fucking fine. That's
it
great.
Is what it is. The Kaylox glowers at us and doesn't say a word.
My folks live in these here woods, so I tag along most of the way every now and then. Never had much trouble until now. Forest's usually peaceful.
He shakes his head, sitting down next to the campfire and is reaching for a nearby leather rucksack. This little foxy boy. Okay. We should take what we can carry and leave before whatever that was comes back. You saw what he did to Shyla? Avery? I'm not dying because of some strangers.
I'll say we stay here for now, at least until it's brighter out.
Avery turns to us.
You folks best stay put too.
But we have to get back. Our supplies. My notes.
No notes are worth getting killed over.
You don't understand. Without those notes, my life might as well be over. This expedition is the accumulation of years of research into the Meseta culture. All three of the men exchange glances when they hear that. Cliff's on the verge of tears. If I lose that research, I cannot hope to finish my thesis and...
Quiet down and listen to me, fella.
Save for a sniffle, Cliff goes dead silent.
You ain't getting anywhere like this. You're hungry, tired.
He looks at me.
Wounded. Your notes and your supplies not just gonna walk up and walk away from you. I don't know a thing about the creature that attacked us, but going there in your state, now that'd just make you easy pickings.
Cliff seems like he's about to speak up about it, then relents. Very well. I suppose I am rather peckish. Feed me.
Feed me.
Garçon.
Fatty.
Feed. Avery smiles, lowering the rucksack to the floor.
I'll be happy to trade some fruit for your name, Mr.
Twibbits. And Quifford Twibbits. Most people around here just call me Cliff, or less fortunate names.
Cliff it is. My name's Avery.
No last name?
No last name. I already got the one.
Hey, I like that.
Smooth. That's really good. I like that.
You're a doctor, correct?
Of sorts.
Of sorts.
This isn't gonna sound real funny to you, but I'm not a doctor the way you'd expect me to be. I'm a vet. Don't exactly have a license or a diploma. I'm just good at what I do. Ask your friends.
He takes an apple from the rucksack and hands it to Cliff. My own stomach growls. Thank you, Mr. Avery.
I've got enough of those to share.
Fuck you, I can eat all those apples. He offers Jebediah a shiny red one.
Got your favorite, too.
Jebediah swats his hand away.
I ain't hungry, Abe. A man's gotta eat, Jeb.
But apples aren't filling.
No, they're really not.
I feel like fruit isn't filling. I can just keep eating fruit.
I could just constantly, yeah.
I'm just like,
just keep eating until you like try to put some in your mouth and you realize you've got enough fruit filled all the way up your esophagus. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. I usually just eat fruit until I get tired of eating the fruit.
Yeah.
But I don't feel full
like
or bloated or
if
anything.
I do eat too many apples at once, the acid in them does some fucky shit to my stomach, though.
Oh, yeah. That's how I know that I've gone too far with oranges.
See, I could eat, like, probably a whole bag of oranges.
I eat oranges and go like, I'm going to feel pain in half an hour. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm having a good time right now.
It's kind of the same with, like baby carrots.
Yeah.
When there's baby carrots available, I usually end up with a stomach ache because I just can't stop eating them. I quite like them.
Yeah.
They're so easy to pop. I love a good crunch.
Crunch.
But then they don't fill me up. Like, I don't feel it being filled. So I'll stop eating for like maybe 5 minutes after constantly picking at them for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be like, oh, it hurts.
I get that. He shakes the paw, holding the apple. And Jebediah relents, reaches out and takes it.
Fine.
Mrjosh and I get one soon after, followed by the fisherman. It's nothing fancy, but right now, hungry as I am, I'll take it. I bite into it. It's so juicy, I have to wipe my muzzle after I swallow. I notice the smell of blood from earlier still clinging to my torn sleeve. These are great. Thanks, Doc.
Don't mention it. Got more if you need any. It ain't much, but it'll help you with the hunger pangs, at least. Sam, mind joining me in my tent once you're done?
Cliff's eyes go wide for a moment. He nearly chokes on the apple in his mouth. Excuse me?
It would be a good idea for me to check on his wounds. I don't have the supplies or equipment to deal with an infection here, or the stomach to deal with an amputation. After that, perhaps we can see if it's safe enough for you to go see my folks. Their place isn't too far from here.
Are you saying we're going to visit an authentic Meseta Hogan? He seems to have forgotten all about his notes.
Authentic?
Wonderful. Splendid. I don't think he heard Avery. The bear is looking at him from the corner of his eyes, one brow raised. I've so many questions. Oh, if only I had a pen to jot them all down. He takes a big bite of his apple.
Be careful, Cliff. Your colonialism is showing.
I know, right? We'd be most happy to join you. I don't know. I didn't know his voice could go so high. Probably not the bad idea if that creature hunts at night. Right, Jebediah? The horse grunts. He's getting back to his old self again.
So long as we get somewhere safe before nightfall. Abe's parents are nice folk. And you're looking for information on the Meseta. Ain't no one in the region who knows them as much as my ma. Don't tell my pa I said that.
Okay.
And now we're into tent.
Yeah, see, fit.
They're fitting in just fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Good. All right. I think we'll end the part here.
Okay.
So we'll see you around, everyone.